Hey everyone, welcome back to Decoding Political Science. Myself Sugyan Nanda, and in this video I am going to share from which unit the question are coming in a large number and from which unit the question are coming in a small number. So if you watch this video, you can get an idea that from which unit the question are coming in the UGC NET Political Science exam and from which unit the question are not coming. So watch the video till the end, so you will get the idea and prepare accordingly. So we have taken last 4 cycle questions PIQ to figure it out from which unit the question are coming and from which unit it are not coming. So we will start by the RENET examination, because from RENET examination the question pattern has changed. So let's start by the September 2024 questions. In the September 2024, also before that I would like to tell that when I will telling the number of question from each unit, I will also list down all this question in the screen so you can see. So from political theory in the RENET examination, it's around 12 questions. From Western political thought, it's around 6 questions. From Indian political thought, it's around 9 questions. From comparative politics, it's around 9 questions again. From IR and internal relation, it's around 17 questions. From foreign policy, it's 12 questions. From political institution in India, it's 17 questions. Political process in India, it's only 5 questions. From public administration, only 7 questions. And from governance public policy, around 6 questions. So you can see if we conclude this cycle of examination, the RENET examination, from political institution in India and IR and foreign policy is very, very important. So as the RENET examination conducted in 2 shifts, so we will further moving on to the shift 2 question. So in the shift 2 of RENET examination September 2024, from political theory, it's around 3 questions, only 3 you can see. From Western political thoughts, only 2 questions. From Indian political thoughts, it 11 questions. From comparative politics, it's 11 questions again. From internal relation, 16 questions. From Indian foreign policy, 10 questions. From political institution in India, 29 questions. So you can imagine how much Indian polity book important and how much you should remember the constitutional details and the facts of Indian constitution and the Indian government politics. From political process in India, 13 questions. From public administration, only 4 questions. From governance public policy, just a single question come from the last unit. So concluding this cycle of examination, the political process in India and political institution in India and internal relation is very, very important. So let's jump to the December 2024 examination. That's also conducted in the last year in January 6. So from political theory, you can see the irony. From political theory, it's 19 questions. In the last cycle, it's came less than 10 questions. So this time, it's around 19 questions. So you can see from Western political thought, 4 questions only. From Indian political thought, 8 questions only. From comparative politics, only 4 questions. From internal relation, 21 questions. And I can assure you that from this 21 question, 10 question must be from global politics book. You should follow this book. And if you have not watched the last video, how to study the global politics book and Indian politics book, go and watch. From Indian foreign policy book, from Indian foreign policy unit, only 4 questions came. From political institution in India, 14 questions. Again, Indian polity is very important. From political process in India, 3 questions only. From public administration, 8 questions only. From governance and public policy, 13 questions. So by concluding this cycle of examination, you can see that IR, political institution in India, and governance public policy, these 3 units are very, very important. So now we will moving on to the June 2025 examination. So in this cycle, from political theory, we have only 7 questions. From Western political thought, we have 3 questions. From IPT, Indian political thought, we have 9 questions. From comparative politics, we have 4 questions. From internal relation, we have 22 questions. Again, IR is very, very important. From Indian foreign policy, we have 5 questions. From political institution in India, 30 questions. Are you sure? Is not it irony? All the units are very, very less and only this unit are enormously emphasized. So you should focus on IR and political institution in India very, very deeply. From political process in India, only 1 question. From public administration, it's 11 question. From governance and public policy, only 8 question. So again, concluding this cycle of examination, I will lay enormous stress on international relations and political institution in India, because 30 plus 22. You can imagine 52 question only came from 2 units in the June 2025 examination of political science. And the last cycle and the most recent cycle of the UGC NET political science examination, the December 2025, which held in January 6, 2026. So let's figure it out. From political theory, we have 6 questions. From Western political thought, we have 2 questions only. From Indian political thought, we have 2 questions again. From comparative politics, we have 12 questions. See, comparative politics is also important. From international relation, we have 25 questions again. From Indian foreign policy, we have 6 questions. From political institution in India, we have 19 questions. From political process in India, we have 12 questions. From public administration, we have 0 question. No question from public administration in this recent cycle. From governance and public policy, we have 6 questions. This is the cycle of examination conducted in the last 4 cycles. So by concluding all this cycle, I can give you top 5 units which you must read for the examination. IR, international relation, political institution in India, comparative politics, governance and public policy, and political process in India. These units are very, very important. Apart from these, you should focus on all the 10 units, but these units are must read for everyone, because you can see 50% question are coming from 2 units only. So the irony is, I can imagine how much mental trauma it's much giving to a aspirant who is studying from all units to appear in the examination with a sound mind and prepare hard to study from all 10 units, and the questions are coming only 2 to 3 questions, even lacking question from units like public administration. No question from this unit in the last examination. So this video may help you to figure out from which unit the question are coming and from which unit the question are not coming, and you will get the idea that which unit you should focus more and which unit you should only study. You need not to focus more. I hope you may find this video helpful. So if you want such kind of videos and want to give any suggestion and for future videos, you can comment down below. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video.